Saturday's win and how important it was, firstly, for your team to get another clean sheet? I think it's your 6th in all competitions now.
Yeah, no, really important to build any foundation. I think it starts with clean sheets, especially away from home, which is we're going to a tough place. I think people are expecting a bit of a different game to what it was, but I think to have a total shutout against Grimsby at their place where they're quite free-flowing and attacking team is more than pleasing. And I think we ran out quite comfortable in the end.
You said that, didn't you, to us on the Friday, how you need to beat teams in and around you to give you that big chance of getting into the top 3. And you've done exactly that. Now it's another team who are, again, in and around you to go and do that, hopefully, again on Saturday. Yeah,
100%. They are big points when you beat the teams around you. We're just going through it. Where we was, I think we're 5 points better off than where we was last season. And we're picking points up against teams who we dropped points against last year, picking more points up. So, yeah, listen, quietly pleased with how it's going at the minute. I think performance levels may be a little bit better early on in the season, but the points weren't as high coming. So the balance at the minute is a little bit better. We're not playing as attractive football possibly, but we're getting results and we're really digging in and working hard to get them results. And to go to Grimsby and win, it's a really big thing. It was good for us. We set a game plan up and we thought the lads worked ever so hard to get that win.
You mentioned a bit about him in your post-match at Grimsby, but just on Dylan Marcandy, because he had a real big impact on Saturday and for the goal as well. But just on him, how important can he be, for your aims of getting out of this division?
He's a big signing for us in the summer. We went for him. He was our main target. We went for him. We know what he can bring. He probably started the season slower than he'd like. I think he had 2.5 weeks off, 3 weeks off in the summer. So you have to be important to really get him up to speed. And he had a couple of niggles early season, but he's everything what we wanted from him now. He's affecting game after game now. He's getting penalties, he's getting assists, he's nicking goals. And as you say, from your flair players, you want them to affect games. And Dylan is doing that no end. He's such a good signing for the club, great age, great person, and such an important player for us.
How important is that he's now kind of started to show what he did on that loan spell? Because he was fantastic when he came for that initial period, especially now, obviously Dobra's out for a while.
Yeah, listen, he has to step up, and we brought him into the club to be one of the main players and to get us out of this division. And he's doing that. We never doubted Dill's ability. Same with Ronan, same with Duffy, same with Dobra. We feel like we've got the best flair players in the division, and once they're all fit and firing, I think they're quite tough to stop. And Dill, as I say, Dill had 2.5 weeks, three weeks pre-season, which is very, very short. He went to Wembley with the audience, never got as much minutes as he'd like at the rear end of his loan, and then come back to us pre-season. He probably started a little tiny bit slow, had a couple of niggles, and now you see him now. He's such a threat, and I think when he gets you 1v1, and I think anyone in this division and the division up, he can cause you serious trouble. So he's in a good spec. He's in a really good place at the minute.
So it's 1 loss in 12, 8 unbeaten, and now, Gary, as we sit here, another chance to potentially get into that top 3 with a win at Crewe.
We've been here before, haven't we? It's so tight. It's so tight, and we do want to take that leap to get in there, no doubt. I said, I think that in the post-match Grimsby, it does sound a little bit cliché, but we are just going one game at a time, and we want to go to Crewe. Obviously, we've got a plan. We know Crewe are good. By the way, we haven't forgot what happened early season. I know it's a cup game, and there was a few changes in the team, but that scarred us as well. That comes under the bracket of Colchester. So that's been mentioned this week. And every time we play them, it's normally a high-scoring game. We know what's coming with them. We know what's coming, but as I say, it's a big chance for us to go and cement our place in that top 3 and hopefully stay there, and that's the aim.
That result in the EFL trophy, do you feel like you owe some sort of revenge Get over on them?
It's not so much revenge, more of we owe ourselves a performance there that doesn't happen again. It did. They had 8 shots at goal and scored 7, I think, in the game. It wasn't a freak result because it shouldn't happen, but we feel like we should be better equipped to go there and make sure that doesn't happen again, as well as on the flip side, we go and try and hurt them where we think we can. I think last year we beat them 5 there, and that would give them a little bit of a sour taste because they come to our place and they were really good and they beat us well here. I think they beat us 3-1 maybe. They beat us well here, so bit similar situation. They've given us a good beating early doors this season, and we'll go there and it'll still be in the back of our minds.
Just any injury updates, Gary, ahead of tomorrow?
No one's come out injured. Lee Bonner had he got a really bad kick off the goalkeeper for the sending off. He didn't have. So early in the week he had an extra day, just so we had to be careful with the contact. But no, everyone come out of Grimsby fine. Other than that, Adam Lewis is back in training, trained well. Ryan Steak and Will Grigg not so far away, which is really pleasing. Luke as well, young Luke. He's probably in the same bracket as Steak as well, so they're not so far away now, which is good.
Great news. And finally, just your thoughts on Crewe. As what kind of threats will they pose Chesterfield?
Pretty much Crewe are what they are really, the really young team, energetic, real quality, identity how they play. They want to play 4-2-3-1 with wingers. They can roll in off the line and join the attack. The attack with big numbers. They've got so much energy, and for a team who people see Crewe as over the years, I've seen Crewe as soft. Crewe are not soft. Lee Bell's got them really drilled in. If they're not a physically demanding team, they give everything. They compete massively, and with the ball, as you'd expect from Crewe. Really good pattern of play. They play, they build. They have a striker who's in really good form, Ted Skell. Lad from Stoke who's a really good player, who's going to have a good career. So they carry threat. If you let them play and let them dictate play, they'll really hurt you. So you have to be really competitive in that sense, out of possession. And then in possession, can we find their deficiencies? Can we find the way to get down and beat them in the way we want to play? So they do bring a lot of threat. In possession, they're really strong, really good team. They score goals, they attack with large numbers. And a good system. They play the system really well. So we've got our hands full, no doubt. They are a really good team, but a team we feel like we can go there and we can cause them problems as much as they can cause us.